Hey everyone, and welcome back to News for the Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more, and to another amazing Marvel Spider-Man 2 video. My name is Ronnie, and today I want to talk about whether or not Miles Morales will be donning the symbiote suit in Marvel Spider-Man 2. I know a lot of you might be thinking the answer is quite obvious and simple, really, and I have an answer to that as well, which is why I want to take the time to discuss my reasoning behind it. First, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything. I post videos on a daily basis, mostly about Marvel Spider-Man 2, so if those kinds of videos are for you, then definitely subscribe. We just hit over 9,000 subscribers recently. Also, if you'd like to help the channel even more, you can now super thanks on my videos. Just click on this heart icon with the $ in the center and pick the amount you'd like to tip. Completely optional, of course. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links to those are in the description box below, along with the invitation link to my Discord. Without further ado, let's get into the topic. Now, this video isn't going to be too long, only because when it comes to symbiote suits, I can argue that there aren't really well notable storylines involving Miles Morales donning the symbiote costume. I say symbiote suit when talking about Miles Morales. It wouldn't make sense to say black suit, well, because Miles' suit is already black. So to distinguish between which Spider-Man I'm talking about, I'm going to use the term symbiote suit when referencing Miles Morales. When we think about Spider-Man donning the black suit, we mostly think about Peter Parker wearing the black suit. It's one of the most popular storylines of all time, and one of the most recommended storylines of all time for Amazing Spider-Man novice readers. Yeah, I am aware that Miles Morales has worn a variety of symbiote suits, but none of them really stick out or are as memorable as the black suit storylines involving Peter Parker's Spider-Man. So, if the storylines involving Miles Morales donning a symbiote suit aren't as popular, then what's the point of making this video? Well, in short, storylines involving Peter Parker wearing the black suit have already been done to death. I think a game where Miles Morales acquires the symbiote suit gets adapted will be a breath of fresh air. Now, do I believe that we will be seeing Miles Morales sport the alien costume anytime soon? In short, it's most likely a resounding no, only because that would be a plotline within itself that needs time to develop. A Miles Morales symbiote suit storyline can probably sideline Peter Parker, but then again, it presents opportunities to bring a compelling, strong story into the fold. Think about it this way. Perhaps Miles Morales can have a go at the symbiote suit. We're talking maybe a little more than halfway into the Marvel Spider-Man 2 narrative, including Peter already having dealt with a black suit and the pain it caused him and his loved ones. I'm pretty sure that Peter Parker would already have learned his lesson, and he would be reminded that he has a responsibility to save and protect those around him. This would further the plot of Peter's journey to protect the city he loves. He would feel burdened. He would feel the need to save Miles Morales because Miles has proven to Peter that he's more than a capable hero, capable of fighting anything that comes his way, including biogenetically engineered organisms that latches on to people. The symbiote latching onto Miles can serve as a strong subplot, and it's possible that it would only strengthen Peter's story. Honestly, I don't believe we'll be seeing a plot point involving Miles donning the symbiote suit anytime soon, only because he would bear witness to what it's capable of doing to people, specifically Peter Parker. I can only imagine the conflict Miles is going to experience once he attempts to get the suit off of Peter. And I'm only assuming something like that is going to transpire. It makes sense. Think about it. A game involving two protagonists who use the same superhero name. One goes dark while the other still has his head on his shoulders. The rest is left to the imagination. This is something I've been really thinking about lately. Even previous Spider-Man video games have touched on the black suit storyline after the comics have done it over 1,000,000 times by now. I think Insomniac Games can break those conventions and give us something entirely new. Could you imagine what Insomniac Games would fabricate for Miles if he were to wear a variant of the symbiote costume? This would change the game for Miles forever. I'm sure there will be spin-off comics involving Miles' new symbiote costume, and I can only imagine what that would look like. Anyways, I really wanted to talk about it. I know it's not a long video, but it's definitely worth discussing. So, you let me know your theories, comment down below, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so y'all don't miss anything, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
PlayStation